What's up, guys? Happy Sunday. What's up, and welcome to another episode of the Daily Juice Podcast. My name is Matt Perrault. You got to follow me across all socials at Sports Talk Matt, and this podcast is always being brought to you by OmahaSteaks.com. Promo code JUICE at checkout to get all these savings. We'll have a new offer for you guys coming up tomorrow for Father's Day as we start the countdown to Father's Day in the month of June. So stay tuned for that with OmahaSteaks.com. Promo code JUICE. All right, so 3-0. On Friday, 0-3 Saturday. The baseball gods bite back. 1-0. I'm not sure the Cubs won that game. I think Cody Bellinger was out at home plate. It was 0-0. They walked it off. I think the Cubs got ripped. I think the Pirates got ripped off. I think the Cubs lost, or at least I was tied. Should have gone to extras. I think we still would have lost the run line anyway, but maybe a 2-run home run. I don't know, but we lose 2 units on the Cubs. That stunk. And then 4-0. All of a sudden, Walker Buehler's back to being Walker Buehler. And the Reds get shut out 4-0. So there we go. We went from 22-9 to 22-12. Real quick, as we get reminded about baseball. It's Sunday. We don't bet baseball on Sunday. No. So what are we betting? 2 more golf bets and 2 NBA plays. So right now, I am down 0.9 units for the week. Okay, that Saturday was a killer. We were having a good week going, and then, Brooks Koepka's not winning this thing. Scotty Scheffler's not winning this thing. Justin Thomas is not winning this thing. And who was our fourth one that we had for that? So that was Rory McIlroy, not winning this thing. Okay, so that will be 1 unit down there. Rory's not beating Xander Schauffele unless Xander Schauffele has an absolute meltdown. So we'll be down 2.3 units there. And then Brooks in the top 10 will not happen. So that's down another half a unit. So what would be left? So in order for this not to be a catastrophic PGA, we need Justin Thomas. I guess not catastrophic. It'll be down 3 units or so. But Justin Thomas plus 430. We need him in the top 10. He's lurking. He's right there. If Justin Thomas comes in the top 10, plus 430, we make over 2 units on a half a unit bet. We're okay. Now it's probably going to be a loser for the PGA, but not nearly as bad. So if that happens, that puts us into a place to potentially have a profitable PGA. Why? 2 bets for us, okay? I'm going to go to the round over-under score for round number 4, all right? Scotty Scheffler played a horrific round of golf on Saturday. He's out of it, okay? He's out of it. He gets to play carefree on Sunday. He is being projected at 67.5. It's a par 71. What will the PGA do with this golf course? Shane Lowry shot a 62 yesterday. Same score that was posted by Xander Schauffele on Thursday. That's the 4th and 5th time in the history of major golf, over 100 years of major golf. We've had 5 rounds of 62, 2 of which have happened in this tournament at this golf course. So what would the PGA do? I don't know. The course is going to dry out. No rain in the forecast. But maybe they put really hard pin placements out there, but I'm not sure they're going to. Got 2 golfers at 15 under, a couple at 14 under, a bunch at 13 under. I think Scotty Scheffler goes out there and puts up a number. I think Scotty will shoot 66. Scotty Scheffler under 67.5, minus 130, 1.3 units down on Scotty Scheffler to go out there carefree on a Sunday and just throw a number up. Okay? Just put it up. See where you finish. Scheffler's not winning the tournament, but without pressure on him, I think the machine comes back. I think he has a really good Sunday. He had a horrible Saturday. I think he has a really good Sunday. I think everything that happened on Thursday, after Thursday night to Friday, I think that caught up with him. But on Friday, he shot a 66. I think a similar score gets posted here on Sunday for Scotty Scheffler. Under 67.5, 1.3 units down. Scotty Scheffler under 67.5. Final round score here at the PGA. Other bet, Justin Thomas. I'm going to double down. We need JT in the top 10 for plus 430, half a unit. 68.5, Justin Thomas. Can he shoot a 68? 3 under par? I think he can. It's Sunday, but I think he can. He'll have a gigantic amount of people cheering for him. We're going to need him to shoot 68 or better to get into the top 10. So why not double down here a little bit and see maybe Justin Thomas puts up a big number? Because who knows? Maybe the course is really gettable, and maybe he doesn't get that plus 430, but he might. And if he does, we'll have 2.1 or so. Let's add maybe 1 unit to it, and maybe we wind up having ourselves a flat PGA. If these two bets cash, we're going to have a horrific, down 5 units. PGA will be a disaster. But, that's golf betting. Golf betting is a lot of feast or famine type stuff. But Justin Thomas is plus money. FanDuel has this. Plus money. Justin Thomas, under 68.5. Final round score for the fourth round. It's plus 115. 1 unit down on Justin Thomas to shoot lower than a 68.5. All right, so the final 2 bets for the PGA, Scottie Scheffler under 67.5 at minus 130. Justin Thomas under 68.5 at plus 115. All right, to the NBA. Pacers-Knicks. Will OG play? Maybe. Will Hart play? Maybe. The number tells me that the books don't really know. Knicks are 3.5 or 3-point favorites here. The total is 207.5. I definitely lean towards the under in both these games. Minnesota, Denver, and Indiana, New York. Lean towards the under in both of these games. However, I think the Knicks are done. I think the Knicks are going to have a tough time here. I'm going to take the plus 140, the money line, Superbook here in Vegas, plus 140. They're kind of like the market high, to be quite honest, from a moneyline perspective. Circa's at plus 138. South Point's at plus 125. DraftKings plus 130. Caesars is plus 143. There's a better number out there that I don't have access to at the moment, but you want to take Caesars plus 143? We can go ahead. I'm going to take plus 140 at the Superbook. Pacers, money line. Here's what I'm going to try to do, though. Once I get a good plus price, if I can get plus 140 or better on the Knicks in-game, I'm going to bet the Knicks. Let's just arb this, okay? This is going to be a tight game. It's a game 7. Knicks are at home. Let's take the plus 140, okay? And maybe the Pacers come out and blow them out, go wire to wire, it's never a doubt. But if Indiana comes out and maybe takes a punch in the first half, and maybe in the third quarter they wake up and they get a nice lead, and the Knicks are down by 5 or 6 points, we might get plus 140 on the Knicks money line. That happens, bet it, okay? So it's plus 140, plus 140. We're going to arb it, and we're going to make 0.4, okay? Just guaranteed win, okay? That's what we're gunning for here with Knicks and the Pacers in a game 7. Try to get that live number. If not, just ride the Pacers at plus 140 all the way to the end, okay? Knicks going wire to wire, don't see it. We know that Brunson's banged up. Indiana doesn't know any better. They're young. They're going to shoot a bunch of threes. Lean towards the under, but I'm going to take money line, Pacers, plus 140, and look to work off that during the game for game 7. And the final bet, Denver at home against Minnesota. Look, I think the T-Wolves are done. I don't think Denver loses another home game. It would be stunning. A game 7 at home. They lost game 1. They lost game 2. They didn't lose game 3 at home, the third home game for Denver. But the Nuggets are going to lose 3 home games in the same series. Can't see it. We saw it with Dallas. They didn't cover, but they did win against OKC. I think home teams come in here. Denver wins. Both OKC and Minnesota both get sent packing on the weekend, but I'm going to lay the 4.5 points. Denver, minus 4.5 at home. I just think the better team. The Denver's Nuggets, the better team. They're at home. Defensively, again, I lean towards the under on this, to go and take the under on Denver, because I do think Denver is going to play great defense. Denver was a dynamic under team for most of the year. Last 3 games have gone under, but this total is so darn low. I feel like this is the basement. 196.5. I mean, my goodness. Too low, but, I still think you bet the under, but over, I think, comes into question the further this thing goes down. In game it, 193, 94, somewhere in that range. You bet over, but I'm going to lay the 4.5 with the Denver Nuggets at home for 1.1 units. Denver minus 4.5 against the Minnesota Timberwolves in game 7. Okay, 4 bets on a Sunday. Lot hinges. A lot of things hinging on the day today. We'll see we wind up winning or losing for the week. Scotty Scheffler under 67.5. Final round score. Justin Thomas under 68.5, plus 115 on that. Pacers money line plus 140. Denver Nuggets minus 4.5 for their game sevens in the NBA. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me across all socials at Sports Talk Matt every morning. Daily Juice Podcast always being brought to you by OmahaSteaks.com.